What's up, everybody? It's MMA Mikey, and this is my first UFC prediction video, breakdown video, whatever you want to call it. I'm really bad at pronouncing names, guys, so I know I'm going to butcher a lot of these names, and I just never been good at, pronouncing names or terminology with MMA, and I'll give you guys my best. I'll try my best, so... Let's get into the prelims, because we got some decent prelims here. This is not a crazy UFC card by any means, but there's some decent fights on here. First up, we got Modestas Bukauskas versus Rafael Cerqueira. I know I just probably butchered that last name really bad, but just bear with me, guys. His UFC record is 4-4, which is not great, and Rafael's is 11-1. Or actually, Rafael's UFC record is 0-1, which is really not good. Most of Rafael's wins come by KO. 73% of his wins come by KO, which is not bad, but he's coming off of a loss. He got KO'd his last fight, and it's not really a good look. I don't know. Sometimes you just gotta go with your gut feeling. This one's telling me Bukauskas is gonna get this one done. Maybe by decision. Not sure, but give me Bukauskas. Next up, we got Nursultan Ruzibov. I'm so bad at pronouncing names, guys. I'm sorry. Versus Eric McConaughey. Eric is 9-1. And his UFC record is 0-0, which is kind of tough. And then Nursultan, he's 2-1 in UFC, and his overall MMA record is 34-9-2. So yeah, I'm gonna have to go with Nursultan on this one. Honestly, just the way he looks like he's gonna dominate. And most of his wins come by submission, and 35 of the wins come by KO. So yeah, I think this guy's gonna put a lot of pressure on the other guy. He's coming off of a loss from Joaquin Buckley, which he's a really good fighter. So that loss is aged pretty well. So give me Nursultan for that one. Next up, we got Austin Vanderford versus Nikolai. I'm not even going to try to say his last name, because I know I'm going to butcher it. But yeah. Give me... Dang, this one's kind of tough. I think I'm going to have to go with Nikolai on this one. His UFC record is 0-1. I just feel like he gets it done. Most of his wins come by KO. He's coming off of a loss, which is never great, because I feel like going into a fight after a loss, you're not as confident. So that could be a factor. Yeah, give me Nikolai on this one. That's not a super confident bet. I'm probably not gonna bet on this fight, because yeah. Let's go on to the next one. Ricky Simon versus Javid Basharat. Javid Basharat is 14-1. His UFC record is 3-1. Ricky Simon 20-6, and his UFC record is 8-5. Man, this is a tough one. Let's see. Basharat, he is 29 years old, 136 pounds, 5'9". He has a reach of 69. Whereas Ricky Simon is 32 years old, 136 pounds, 5'6", and has a reach of 70. Which, as you can see here, Basharat is the favorite, and I can agree with that, to be honest. I think with all those factors, he'll probably win this fight. He probably won't dominate. I could see this probably going to a decision. But yeah, give me Basharat. Next up, we have Nick Klein versus Malik. I think I bet on Malik last time he fought, and he did win me some money, so I might have to go with him again, to be honest. And if I remember correctly, Nick Klein wasn't spectacular the last time I watched him fight. I think he won the fight, like, let me see, let me take a look. I don't want to be talking out of my ass, which most of the time I am, but I want to make sure what I'm saying is correct, guys. Yeah, just give me, I'm not going with Nick Klein. I don't have a lot of confidence in him. Give me Malik. Next up we got Andre Philly versus Costa. Costa is 21-7. That's his MMA record as a whole. His UFC record is 2-2. Andre Philly, he has a UFC record of 12-10, and his full MMA career is 24-11. Shit. Give me Andre Philly, man. I just think he has more experience and he's higher ranked than him. So the only thing that Costa has really is he's younger, and yeah, he's younger. And I've never seen Costa fight. He looks interesting, so I'll be looking forward to watching this fight. I just think Andre Philly's gonna get him, man. So yeah, I think that's the last fight on the prelims. So let's move into the main card, shall we? Next up we got Kulaba. What is that? Ion Kulaba? Kulaba. Let's just say Kulaba. Kulaba versus Aslan. Am I butchering these names like terribly? Let me know. I'm so bad at pronouncing names, dude. But yeah, Kulaba has a UFC record of 7-1. Is that a loss? Give me Kulaba in this fight, honestly. I think that's what I picked in my notes. Let me go back. I just think he gets it done, honestly. Next up, we got Ion Kulaba. His name's probably not Ian, that's just how I'm gonna say it. Versus Ibo Aslan, which is, he's 14-1. His UFC record is 2-0. Kulaba has a complete MMA record of 18. He has 18 wins. What are his losses? Well, honestly, I feel like Kulaba is gonna get this one done. But I'm not super confident on betting on this fight. Is this a heavyweight? Yeah, this is a light heavyweight fight, and those heavyweights, those fights can end at any time because they hit so hard. I never like betting on heavyweight fights unless I'm 100% confident. So yeah, give me Ion Kulaba. His name's probably not Ian, let's just go with that. Next we got Alonzo Menifield versus Julius Walker. Julius Walker, he's the slight underdog here. He's 25 years old, 205 pounds, 6'4". Menfield, he's the slight favorite, 37 years old. He's a little bit older than the other guy. Weighs a little bit less, weighs a little bit less than Walker. And yeah, with that being said, give me Menfield. Give me Alonzo, man. I just think he has a more impressive record, and he's already the favorite, so might as well go with him. You know what I'm saying? So yeah. Next we got Gene Silva versus Melzit Bagdasaryan. I definitely did not pronounce that right. Give me Gene Silva, man. Like, I'm pretty sure I've watched Gene Silva fight before, and he's an alright fighter. I think he gets this one done. His UFC record is 3-0. Like, I guess you can call him a prospect still. Who did he fight? Charles Jourdain. That's a semi-impressive win. He got fight of the night in 2024 by Dr. Stoppage on Drew Dober. Yeah, give me Gene Silva. I think he gets this one done. Alright, the next fight, this one's interesting, and give me Rob Font, man. You know what? I'm going with the UFC legend. I mean, I don't know if you can call him a legend. He was number champ, but he's definitely a dog, man. Rob Font, he's been there, done that. He's been through the ringer. He's fought legends. He just has the experience, I feel like, over, what's the other guy's name? Matsumoto. Matsumoto looks prepared. Like, I can see it in his eyes. He looks like he's ready to fucking kill, man, but he has wins over Brad Katana, which that's an alright win. Nothing crazy, but yeah, give me Rob Font. I just think his experience gets him to a decision. I don't think this fight's gonna end like a spectacular knockout or anything, but it's a fight. Anything can happen. Next up, we got Brendan Allen versus Anthony Hernandez. Fluffy, man. I've watched Fluffy fight before, and it was not very impressive. I think it was his last fight. Who did he fight last? Michael Pereira. Yeah, I think. I'm tripping. I think I was thinking about Michael Pereira. But he did beat Michael Pereira in round 5 by ground and pound. He got fight of the night, or performance of the night. And I think he gets it done again, honestly. Maybe by submission, maybe by KO. Let's go with submission. I think actually, no, not submission. Submission. I'm not gonna go with submission because Brendan Allen is a fucking big dude, and he's a pretty good fighter as well. I forgot Brendan Allen, how badass he was. He has a win over Paul Craig, Bruno Silva, Chris Curtis. Dang, this is a tough one to bet on, actually. Yeah, give me Anthony Hernandez, I guess. Next up, we got Henry Cejudo versus Yadong Song. I just think Henry Cejudo has been there, done that, dude. He's been a champ before. I think he was a double champ. He has phenomenal wrestling. And yeah, he's double champ, man. He has the experience. And you know, I'm not extremely confident in Cejudo because he's getting up there in age, and let's see how old he is. He's 38, man. And you know what they say, once you get to 40 as a fighter, that's kind of like go downhill from there. But I think Triple C still has another win in him, and I think he gets this one done. Probably by decision, in my opinion. I think this one goes to the bell. And yeah, I mean, Yadong Song, he's a good fighter, and he definitely has a chance. So if you guys want to bet on him, but I'm putting my money on Cejudo. So yeah, let's go Triple C, let's get shit done. So yeah, if you like this video, give it a thumbs up and subscribe, and yeah.